Hello, Wins. Welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign with Filthy Robots. Filthy's like upset with me for some reason. I don't understand why. It
5
makes
years.
sense.
Commonwealth. 5 years. I think a couple guys, Commonwealth. Turns out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. It's alright.
Well, anyway, I don't understand it, but something about I don't know.
Don't know.
Just don't know. So yeah, I'm not going to raise autonomy in that province because the gold mine because I don't want to screw it over. But I'm also not going to start coring it. So
Okay.
the tricky part is we both need to be at peace in order for me to sell it to you. We can't. Neither of us can be at war to sell a province. So maybe what I should do is I'll core it. I'll end up paying the admin points, and when it's cored and I sell it to you, you get the core too. Selling the province gives you the free core, transfers the core.
Okay.
I'll even core it for you.
That'd be good. I sit very, very behind an admin. That'd be great.
Now, just out of curiosity, would you be interested in trading that province you have named Thumb?
Oh, the thumb up your ass? Let's take a look.
Since now I'm coring it, in addition to giving it. It's a gold mine. It's one less development, but it's a gold mine.
Which place is this?
Egger. It's directly northeast. There's a little blue province that's...
Spell it.
Eger.
Okay. So it's a different area, unfortunately. So it will be a single area, No,
it's directly adjacent to you. It's part of the state of Pleasant, which you already have as a state.
I clicked the wrong button. Oops.
Yep, it's already part of your state, one of your states.
What?
Eger.
Yeah, I found the province. I'm having trouble finding the mode. I thought the map mode was T.
It is.
You know, but it's
T
now
is
okay. If I look at that, I see these two. Yeah. Okay, that would be good. Yeah. Okay, I could trade you that for thumb. I guess. Let's take a look at the development. 13. What do you have built in that province?
It has a church and a regimental camp. I didn't build these things. They're not appropriate for a gold mine. Workshops can't be built in golden mines.
Yeah.
The regimental camp's kind of pointless when you have quantity ideas, but it does have one free slot open. The church isn't bad because it's got 6 admin, 6 base tax.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. Yep.
Well,
so hold on. So now, yeah, we can do that later. We can do that later when we actually get there because you're telling me something we haven't won the war with yet. So
if I don't start the core now, it won't be done.
Well, you should definitely core it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to start the core.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I have a claim. I need a diplomat, and I can look at Commonwealth and France to see how I can intervene.
Okay.
Oh, I paused, right? Sure.
Yep.
Good to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
I wonder how my diplomat, my vassals are doing. They seem to be having some issues down here.
Right, Ottomans have actually rebuilt their armies a little bit, which is good.
Let's take a look at the ledger. Commonwealth have 49 mercs. Ottomans still have a much larger army than the Commonwealth, which is usually a good sign. Not always, but usually. Okay, I have a diplomat now.
Yeah, this I need to take a second to look at here, which is...
Okay, I can declare a direct war on Commonwealth right now. And I would do it. I'm not afraid of him.
I have
even though he's
26 spy network on you, because I misclicked instead of improving relationships, I've built spy network.
Yeah, sure. We all believe you.
Just in case.
Alternatively, I could attack France, which seems roughly equally...
Nope.
Dangerous.
I don't
Castile would help. That's kind of funny.
Castile would help you attack France?
Yes.
It could help me.
Castile's on Tech 18 as well, and France is only on 17.
Go attack France and get Castile in that war. Well, how does that work?
If I attack the Commonwealth, I can't call in Castile against France after the fact. I would have to attack France first.
And we'd have to be in the same war, so... Because I would like to attack the Papal State, who are currently being guaranteed by France and are allied with Castile and Milan. I don't mind fighting Milan.
Why do we have to be in the same war?
I think we would, because I don't want to fight Castile particularly. As well. I'm already fighting France, so the guarantee by France makes no difference to me. I'll have to fight the Papal State, which is fine. I'll have to fight the Papal State, and I'll have to fight Milan, which is fine. But I don't really want to have to fight Castile on that as well, because they're going to march up there, and the only person they're going to attack is me. So
yeah. So you're wanting to attack the Papal State, who's allied to Castile.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could always do the thing that you did to the Ottomans, that I suggested you do to the Ottomans. I could declare the war on France and then just not show up and let Castile get wrecked. Castile gets wrecked, and then when you declare on the Papal State, Castile just honors the call.
That would be reasonable. That means I'm still fighting the Commonwealth by myself.
Well, in that case, no, because I could declare on France and then 1 month later declare on the Commonwealth, and I take my whole army east while France gets distracted on forts and stuff.
That sounds reasonable.
Although I would like to have a stronger fort line over here since I don't actually have level 4 forts on. I have one Holland. Holland is level 4, but...
Alright, I could use a little bit of time still. I'm still building spy network on Papal States, so a little bit of time would be good.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Commonwealth have white peaced with the Ottomans.
That's
that changes
terrible.
Things. That changes things.
That's fucking terrible. So
what's your war score now?
Now at 8.
And you're fighting against...
France is at medium. Can I knock them out?
Yeah, if you can get them down to low via putting some troops on their provinces, on their forts at all.
No, they're still at... They won't take... I was white peace them, but they won't take it.
The good thing is that France came in so late into this war that even though he joined just a moment ago, he'll still have the length of war modifier as if he's been here the whole time. So generally about 5-6 years into a war, which is roughly about how long you've been at war, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when people will start taking a white peace even if they have no war score at all. So what are his reasons for
Why were
peace?
the Ottomans able to peace out without breaking my alliance?
Well, because they didn't dishonor the call. They just pieced out separately. He lost trust with you. Your trust of him is lower, but that doesn't affect things because you're a player.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, what were you asking? So now I'm alone in a fight versus France and Commonwealth and Austria.
It seems fine.
It doesn't feel fine. You were asking something about reasons to peace out France, right? Okay, if I peace France...
how close is he?
It was negative 13 reasons right now. Length of war is 11. Ally in war is -10. French military strength -8. France holds Paris -5. War score -1. So if I get military strength, I could build more troops right now, and I'm gonna fucking need them.
Okay, the thing is, his capital fort is accessible via... Let's see, how did we get there? I think we had to siege down Namur the last time we fought him. Yeah, it's either you siege the level 4 fort in Namur or you take Burgundy. I think I'm just going to have to attack France to help you out here, because otherwise I don't see how you can...
I don't see how I get out of this war with the Commonwealth now the Ottomans are out.
Yeah.
I don't see how I get out of that without you attacking the Commonwealth. I mean, I might be able to white peace Commonwealth right now, but that'd be pretty fucking dumb.
Yeah. Although technically that is one of the best ways to break a country, is to push, get their war exhaustion up and then white peace, because then they don't lose the war exhaustion when the peace ends, when peace happens. Keeps their war exhaustion really high, so they break rebels.
I need to wait till September 2nd before I can send another diplomat to them, because I just put a guy in for spy network. And I'm currently at 8%. I might actually be able to white peace them. I don't really care particularly about the Austrian land in there. I care about the Austrian land, but not that much. And I wouldn't mind taking land from Milan, Papal State, and France. So maybe what we do is we peace out Commonwealth at a relatively white peace, and that would have basically been... And that's because... The only reason that's going to happen at all is because you were so late to join this war. Right? And I wasn't even, the strategy was let Ottomans tank it all. They did tank it all, and then they got tired of tanking it all, and they've left.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, one pause. I need a month.
Okay. I need 2 days.
Okay.
That way I can pull my other leader back. We're going to put Albrecht von Bieberstein in charge. So what are we doing then? I understood, listened to most of what you said, but now I've forgotten what you said.
We're waiting until September 2nd, and then we're going to reassess and make a decision here.
Okay.
Because I can't send another diplomat to the Commonwealth until then.
That is a big stack of noble rebels.
All right, let's take a look. They won't white peace me. What?
The French?
No, the friggin' Commonwealth.
Why would you don't actually want to take white peace, do you?
Why not?
Well, because we declared this war because we wanted grounds, right?
Yeah, no, I did. We just had this conversation. Where were you? We literally just finished this conversation. The conversation went like this. Currently, there's no way to get out of the war without the common. There's no way to. We'd either have to beat the Commonwealth right now, which means fighting their stacks. We don't have the Ottomans to tank all their troops anymore. The Ottomans were doing amazing work with that. Even if they weren't winning fights, they were still doing a lot of damage and, soaking a lot of damage. We're going to have to start paying for that. Or at the moment, just me, because you're still not at war with the fucking Commonwealth. So if I could get out of the war with Commonwealth, we could switch it over from punishing the Commonwealth to punishing France right now, which would be ideal.
But if you piece out the Commonwealth, you're going to have a truce with France.
Yes, but I can immediately declare war on the Papal State, and the French are guaranteeing the Papal State, which would bring me right back into war with France.
Okay.
So that was the thought process, and I thought if I can get the Commonwealth out of here, the two of us can team up on France. I will have just wasted 5 years of war with the Commonwealth for no reason, but I can take that out of your bank account later or whatever this is going to work. But for the moment, that doesn't even it's not even an option, because although I sit here with what looks like 8% war score, I cannot get peace with them. I don't think, unless I click.
Yeah, you can't demand anything unless you have at least 10. But is there any ongoing battles? Is there anything affecting his enthusiasm?
It doesn't say for peace. It doesn't say anything about ongoing battles. His enthusiasm is probably ongoing battle. He's sieging me right now, right? His enthusiasm is back up to high, and it is high because holds. I assume that's their capital, their military strength. Relative strength of alliances is now plus 34. Now the Ottomans are out of there. Okay.
Let's see. In the ledger, France has 95,000 troops. I have 64,000. Let me offset his. If you're going to... Wait. Shit. I want to declare my own war on France while you declare war on the Papal State. If I join your war, I'll end up with a truce with France as well. And I can't do what you can do because... Well, I guess I could if I declared war on Liège. I could do the exact same thing. But then the problem is France is not a co-belligerent, and I want to return stuff.
Yep.
And he's also my rival, and I could use some power projection.
Yeah, I can't get anything about relative strength of alliances, though, because you and the Ottomans are my allies, and we called in the Ottomans, and he was good, and he fought for a while, but, now he's useless again.
So is the Commonwealth about to take any other forts? Like, is there anything that's going to change?
They're sieging a fort right now of mine. I mean, I can fight that siege. They have 31k, I have 57. I'm not sure if I'll win that, but I at least have the potential to fight it. It's grassland, so I get no benefit. His general is 234, mine is 832, so he's better general. Grassland, no bonuses there. I am relieving a siege, and I have a lot more troops. I have a decent number of cannons, to which he does not, so I have a better back rank. I actually probably will win that fight.
Oh, yeah, he has no cannons.
Yeah,
that's actually a huge advantage, because it's actually not like 31 should be more like 20 in the front, 10 in the back, but it's just a wide army with no support.
All right, so this is 22. So let me look at this. So if I drop out, the problem is morale. His morale is like 1.1 or 1.2 better than my morale, which is just
normally you would want to send just like enough men to match the front line, but I would send extra if you're worried about morale.
Well, I'll reinforce after a couple ticks, right?
Okay.
No reason to not do it that way. Okay. Well, I'm going to go for this fight then. And maybe I can make him less thrilled about life after this. All right, let's go ahead and unpause.
I mean, Okay, if you don't need me to call Castile in, oh shit, that's part of the problem. Is that if I don't call Castile in, then Castile defends when you declare on the Papal State.
Yep.
So I have to attack France first.
But I'm worried Castile's going to defend anyways, right? Because just because he's at war with you as an aggressor against France doesn't mean that he's not going to come defend the Papal State, right? But it just probably means he's focusing elsewhere. So.
Oh, he's pretty likely to get bent by France. France is basically like the Commonwealth. They've got a crazy amount of morale. Have you fought the French directly lately?
No. Are they pretty nasty? I don't know. Again, like, how do we got to knock the Commonwealth out. If this is the plan that's going to work, if we're going to, again, and that only puts off the problem. Commonwealth are still strong over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the whole reason to take this fight at all was to use the Ottomans to make the Commonwealth less strong, so we can get back on top of how ridiculous they are. And that hasn't worked at all. We haven't got back on top of how ridiculous they are. I mean, you got Brandenburg land for this, but that didn't let us get rid of this problem.
Yeah, anyways. Well, the good news is the Commonwealth did get weaker. I mean, they are Spain. I mean, they are weaker. We're all weaker. That's what happens in these big wars. But Commonwealth have 3 loans, and they have a ton of development, so the Commonwealth have... Well,
let's unpause. Let me see this fight with the Commonwealth. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. I will unpause.
Okay.
I gotta put down some rebels, but I mean,
Look at their fucking morale ticks on me. They're gonna win this fight. This is ridiculous. I have double their troops with cannons and they don't. Because I cannot deal with 1.1 more morale. Or 0.7. No, they actually retreated. I would never have retreated in that situation. Why the hell did they retreat? It's good, though.
Probably, maybe they're behind borders or something. They were... I mean, it's really good for you that they retreated.
Yep.
Damn it! Stupid Portuguese separatist bastards. Didn't want to have to go deal with that one, too. And freaking 93% done on the conversion.
I mean, if we could unsiege some of my forts, maybe, but I can't poke my head out in there. I'm just going to get ripped off by the French and Commonwealth combined. I just lost Wurzburg? Yep. Yeah, I'm probably losing. Yeah, I'm now at -3 war score. Alright, how am we getting out of this? How am I getting out of this? I'm gonna give them stuff?
No. No. All of a sudden the game is like laggy again. Okay, if it helps you, I don't care about truce timers and stuff. Like I can just join the war and just like not be able to go to war with these guys for a while. If I can give you more relative strength of the alliance, fight the French a little bit, and offset it, you shouldn't lose this war. That can't happen.
Well, I mean, it's this is we paid. Okay, we just paid all of this time so you can take Brandenburg land, and that's okay. I understand that screwing me over, and I was making lots of jokes about it, and it was annoying, but it's fine. Like I understood. Midway through that, I could have been like, stop doing that. I need you now, but I didn't need you now. But the sense is now we need to take advantage out of this. So if I'm paying for that in terms of getting curb stomped by the fucking Commonwealth for a while right now, how do we leverage this to make this something useful? So yeah, you could declare war now. Do we still get our goals met if we declare war? If you come in on my side now, you're going to be peace blocked with France, right? Mm-hmm. And which means as soon as we peace the French, as soon as we peace Commonwealth, which would be the whole point of you coming into that war, I can no longer attack Papal State because the French are guaranteeing it, and I can't get you involved in that, right? Or can I? Yep. I could call you in as an ally against the Papal State. That would call you in against France again, right? Wouldn't that circumvent the timers?
If you called me in against the Papal State, it would work, yes.
It would fuck up your thing with Castile. Do you care about the thing with Castile?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Castile, I was only hoping to just... A while ago, a long time ago, they were actually useful. They were actually bigger.
All right, well then I'm going to call you in as an ally because I need the Commonwealth out of this war because I can't fight their troops. Even with double their troop strength right now, I can't. And I will be able to eventually when I can get... I'm behind an admin tech, so I can't take my next idea group. Next idea group is going to have to be defensive. I just got to get this morale disadvantage taken care of because it's way too much right now.
Okay, but if you're going to call me in to fight the Commonwealth just so that we can get a peace, like a white peace, I would rather just declare war on the Commonwealth right now. And I don't have to fight France that way, but I can focus on Commonwealth and get occupied and besieged provinces and make him want out and potentially get you the white peace. Like, pulling me in just to have me end up being part of your white peace just gives us both truce timers. And it's...
Okay. But what do I do about France then? Am I just going to go try to fight French troops? What are their morale like? Have you fought any of their stuff yet?
Not since we
they have offensive ideas and defensive ideas now, France. So they're going to be...
Yeah, they've got to land, but they're also military tech behind. They're on tech 17.
Okay. Well, that's
18...
more reasonable to fight, I guess. But I mean, that's 80k. I see 98k troops, 101k troops rather, in my land of French troops in my land right now. Mm-hmm. And I can do that. I can go fight them but I gotta get Commonwealth out of the war. And now I just lost my war score for some. I'm now at -3. So.
All right. One way or the other, I mean, whichever side you want me to fight. If you want me to fight the French, I'll declare on France. I mean, I don't think I can fight both of them, but if I declare on France right now, I can make Castile go fight the French, and that will probably make the French want out a lot easier. Okay. When you consider the fact that this war's been going on for how many years? When you look at the peace deal, you can hover over the thing at the top. It says declared in.
Started in 1618. So I've been 6 years now.
6 years in times 12 months in a year equals like 72 ticks. The length of war should have come down. So France. If I put any pressure on France at all, he should want out of your war.
He's at medium right now. I mean, it's really close, right? Like, sue for peace for them. I'm at -1 war score relative to the French. We need 15 more reasons.
That's nothing to get him to just white peace. So how about I just declare on France and make Castile and we'll go fight the French.
Okay.
Okay. This is a little dicey. I have no manpower. Need 23,000 troops to reinforce. I'm gonna just murk up a little bit, but that was my intent all along. So
okay.
I'm gonna grab my infantry and we're gonna consolidate them out and we're gonna go and murk it up because that's why we have money.
Remind me never to go quantity ideas again. By the way, ever.
Oh, I know. It's
just bad. Like, it's just not as good as having... Well, let me rephrase that. I'm sure it's better than, like, naval tech. But it's much worse than having units that actually can win fights.
Yeah. Well, you've kind of gone to excess in one way, and that's that you have... All of your ideas are related to expansion, and yet you have none of your ideas which make you able to expand.
I'm expanding just fine. It's just I can't deal with the Commonwealth repeatedly. Alone for 6 years when I was told I have an ally coming in. I had the Ottomans to fight this for me. Like, before you tell me all the things I did wrong, perhaps, own. Anyways, let's go.
I'm not saying you did stuff wrong. I'm just saying that I've done it too. I've played campaigns where I've gone. I remember I had a campaign where I was playing as Italy, and I was like, I had this paper army. I had this massive army, like 400,000 troops. It was incredible, and I could intimidate people out of wars easily. But the second any of them actually got into a battle, we just folded.
Yeah.
Because
can I pause?
Yeah, good. So I'm going to murk up a front line. Combat width right now for me, since I have a tech advantage over him, is 32. I've got only... One second, I got to pause. Got to pop up. Request military advisement. Either way, I'm losing prestige and money. I guess I take the army tradition because of the morale. Yeah, I don't need the admin points. Okay, I just got to do quick math to make sure that I'm training up enough men for this. I have only a single cav, but it will reinforce. I need 30 infantry. I have 10, and I'm training 11. So I need 9 more infantry. 9 more merc infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I'm good to go. Okay. And I'm going to go march over the French border and declare on France.
All right.
Good to go.
Good luck.
And by the way, we're gonna have to put in a cut here so that we can, what's the phrase for it again?
Lick our wounds.
Yeah, I guess that.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.
See you in a bit.